Russell Brand has been charged with rape and other offenses, and this is from the Metropolitan Police. So what did they say? Charged. But I love how they do that, and they've got the handcuffs in the picture. It's like, well, that's a great presumption of someone's innocence. So Russell Brand has been charged by the Metropolitan Police Service. Now, it starts off, and this is a press release from the British police, and it says the Crown Prosecution Service. Now, guys, the Crown Prosecution Service are British prosecutors. They are in charge of prosecuting the crimes. So you guys ever watched Law & Order UK? Yes, it's a real thing. They're the people that wear the robes and the wigs. So they are British prosecutors. They authorized a charge following an investigation. It says Russell Brand has been charged with the following offenses: 1 count of rape, indecent assault, oral rape, and sexual assault. I'm sure if he changed his name to Mohammed Al-Bran, they'd be like, oh, it's all forgiven. But he didn't do that yet. So these investigations began in September 2023 after receiving other allegations. And it's alleged that in 1999, a woman was raped in the Bournemouth area. In 2001, a woman was indecently assaulted in Westminster in London. In 2004, a woman was orally raped and sexually assaulted in the Westminster area of London. And between 2004 and 2005, a woman was sexually assaulted in the Westminster area of London. Now, he's going to appear at a court in Friday, May 2nd. And they said the women who have been involved in this have made reports and continue to receive. They talk about they being supported. And some of you guys might say, well, wait, how can this be from so far back? Well, in the United Kingdom, for rape and other serious sexual offenses, there is no statute of limitations. So, yeah, that's why it can last forever. That's why these are coming back. So, I kind of just answered it for you. There is no statute of limitations for these types of offenses. Syria saying, why is he even going back? We have extradition treaties. We have extradition treaties with the United Kingdom. If he doesn't go back, he will be extradited. So I'm sure they promised him if he comes back, he'll be arraigned or notified of charges and he'll be released. So that's why you go. If he doesn't go, he'll have to get extradited and that won't end well for him. So he's going to have to. He's going to have to go. This is from The Guardian. They talk about it a little bit more. These go on after there was a range of allegations. It's 4 separate women. So it's not the same women in any of these things here. So they're trying to figure out what happened. So the prosecutors are like, we decided he should be charged with all these crimes. And then, yes, the prosecutors have said, everyone that criminal proceedings are active, he has the right to a fair trial. Well, he's also innocent as of this point. But remember, that's not how they do stuff over there. Now, Russell Brand has said that these things have been ongoing. That's something he claimed he was being shut down and attacked for. True or not, we'll see. These women allege these took place during a time he was working for the BBC and Channel 4, which is a channel over in the UK. So that is where the things are for Russell Brand. It's very serious. It's very serious. Can he not just waive arraignment in the UK? I don't know how UK law works, says Axios. Well, you probably can waive some things, but he's got to appear at some point. And if you had a felony charge like that here in the United States and you were facing charges, it's one thing a court might waive some hearing your presence here and there, but to waive your appearance at an initial appearance like this, no, they're not just going to let you wander off like that. You're not just going to be able to wander off like that. And like, I'm not coming to court, and they're going to go, okay. It's like, nah, it's not going to happen. So just make sure you understand that. Like, you're not really going to get away with it. You're not going to get away with that. Now, he does have other things that are going against him. This is, people is commenting on this. He also has a separate civil sexual assault case in the United States. And he has some other stuff that's pending that were filed against him back in 2023 in New York State Court. So he's been alleged of sexually assaulting a woman in a bathroom and exposing his penis to her on the set of a movie. And she submitted an affidavit, and she says that he was intoxicated and smelled alcohol, was carrying a bottle of vodka in July of 2010. He then reportedly exposed his penis to her in full view of the cast. Now, you guys are saying 2010, but remember, in 2023 is when they had the Trump law. The Trump law was put into effect. And remember, people, the statute of limitations was reopened for 1 year for anything. And remember, that was orchestrated to get Donald Trump sued. But everybody else took advantage of it. Remember the woman, Cassie Ventura, sued P. Diddy. And P. Diddy immediately the next day settled. That law was used by many people. There's a concern now. Because there's a concern that Russell might get prosecuted when he comes back for this. He might have criminal prosecution in the United States. There's also concern some of these facts may overlap with the UK cases. So there are some things that might affect Russell here. The LA police said they don't have an open investigation into him. Bella's saying, are they trying these as a pattern of behavior? I don't think so. I don't have any of that information. But they might try that over in Britain. Remember, the rules are a little different over there. They can do all kinds of things. What's the statute of limitations for whipping your crank out while drunk? Well, otherwise, that statute of limitations would have expired here in New York. But remember, they passed the law repealing that for a whole year. Now, in the UK, would that count as a serious sexual offense? I don't think so, but I don't know for sure. So, like I said, chat, we're going to have to kind of defer on that one for now. So that is kind of what's happening. Russell, I almost said Russell Greer. Russell Greer wishes he could wave his penis in front of a woman like that. But no, that is not Russell Greer dealing with it. That is not Russell Greer.